Hey, how are we people? Welcome to another video. Today we're going to talk about 7 tips that you can use to improve not just your live stream, but as well your content in general. If you're new around here, I'm Morgan Z, and I do content creation, live streaming, and unboxing videos. Are you ready? Grab a cuppa, find a comfy seat. Let's do this. It was a long while that we didn't do improve your stream sort of tips and tricks, and we are back, guys. I do apologize in advance. My eyes are not reacting to the camera as usual. I worked the whole last night. I finished. I started recording a video when I realized that I was missing pieces. Video that I'm gonna release soon about the Canon R10. Yes, I bought the Canon R10, but I realized that it needs one more cable that I don't have. I basically recorded the whole thing, ready to go, almost ready to go. And then when I went to plug it in, I realized that I was missing that cable, so I couldn't finish it. So I'm still awake now. But anyway, let's go straight into it. Number 1. Be prepared for technical issues. This is so important, and I'm guilty of that as well, a lot, because you'd be surprised how many times I've had problems in the streams, and I still have them from time to time. But what you can do is be prepared. So have a backup equipment on hand if you can afford it, obviously. Test your equipment and softwares before you start streaming, and have a plan in case something goes wrong. For example, happened to me that my alerts wasn't working, but I already had prepared another set of alerts that looked the same, smelled the same, felt the same. So I just swapped them and I was back on again. Have a plan. Number 2. Promote your stream the right way. Promote your stream on social medias. So, for example, you have quite a little bit of following on Twitter, on Instagram. I don't know if Facebook is still open, but hey, and make content on other platforms to help yourself to build an audience. Engage with other streamers in communities and collaborate with them to help reach new viewers. This comes with a disclaimer. I'm not saying stream together or watch the other streamer and the other streamer watches you. What I'm talking about is treat people like humans when you go into communities. There's nothing worse than people coming in, spam their link and leave. We spoke about it before. I used to be a link spammer when I first started on Twitch in 2021. And then I saw that it wasn't working. So I started educating myself on how to do it. Very, very important. Analyze your performance, which is number 3. After each stream, identify areas where you can improve. How, you might ask? Have a look at your statistics. They are available on Twitch. They are available on Trovo. They are available on YouTube. They are available on the majority of platforms. And they tell you how many viewers you have throughout the stream, obviously, but as well when and if you peaked throughout the stream. So you know at what point in the stream you have more people coming in, and also you can see by the sparks how long those people hang out in your stream. I'm going to connect myself with the next point, which is continuously learn and improve. Watch your own stream. Take note of areas where you can improve. Solicit feedback from your viewers and implement changes to your stream over time. First step is look at the analytics and statistics and see when and where people were active or they were just watching your stream. So when you go back and have a look, you can tell what you were doing and Then you can start analyzing why that worked compared to other part of the streams. Then the next point that we have is incorporate the viewer feedback. Listen to feedback from your viewers and incorporate it in your streams. If your viewers want to see more of a certain type of content, consider incorporating it into your stream. This will help build a relationship with your audience and create more engaging content for everyone and a more engaging experience. Now, viewer feedback is very, very important because at the end of the day, you're there for them. And without them, there's no growth. Without them, you're just one guy who plays a game by himself. Yes, maybe you are playing Warzone with your team, but still, you're alone in the chat room. You're alone in your stream. By any means, the feedback could be positive or negative. Let's say you're streaming a particular game and the viewers comes in and says, "Ooh, I love that game. I didn't know you were streaming it. I'm going to hang out for a little bit. So I see you first time. I'm going to give you a few tips and tricks on how to play the game." Or, "Oh, I didn't know you were streaming this game. You're really good. I'm going to hang out and see how you play." Always listen to your viewers. Number 6, I touched a bit in a point before, but collaborate with other streamers. Collaborating with other streamers can help reach new viewers and build your audience. Find other streamers in your niche or community and work together on a joint or shared project. Guys, I've seen way too many people that they learn, for example, that you play, I always take Warzone for example, but it could be Fortnite, it could be an RPG, and those other streamers that stream the same game, so they propose you to do a collaboration. Collaboration is a two-way street. So make sure that if you decide to stream together is because you have chemistry or you have something different to bring to the stream. Because just playing together and be live at the same time doesn't mean that you collaborate. It only means that you play together with someone. Last, but I think is the most important point, other than incorporating your viewers' feedback, is learn how to use OBS Studio. I don't want to hear it. Streamlabs or whatever it's called, that is full of gunk that you don't need. Learn OBS Studio. It can be tricky at the beginning. I know for a fact because when I first started, it was hard for me as well. It has a bit of a steep learning curve. But once you learn, once you pick it up, you will be great. The more you know how to use OBS, and no, I don't mean just adding your scenes and adding your sources. I mean personalizing the stream and make it professional, obviously. You don't like OBS Studio, that is XSplit. I tried it myself. I bought the lifetime membership. I still use OBS Studio as a main, but I really like XSplit. But what separates OBS Studio from everything else are plugins, which they're not softwares. They're not heavy on your computer, but they help you do things. For example, transitioning your camera from the left to the right, or effects on the stream. You can literally do anything with OBS Studio. I appreciate you came this far. It means a lot to me. If you found this video helpful, please make sure that you leave a comment or just an emoji or just say, "Hey, good job," or "I hate you." That's fine. I want to hear from you how I do, because yes, I can keep watching myself. And I like watching myself. because that's how I got from not knowing what I was doing till now. But let me know how I do. While you're down there, don't forget to pop the like button. That way YouTube will share this video a lot more. And if you like this video, you will like this video next. Until next week, happy creating.